And good day. My name is Kent Barnes, and I have the pleasure of being the Superintendent of Schools for the Holly Area School District. And I'd like to share some information with you regarding your Holly Area schools. Earlier this week, inclement weather in the form of high winds knocked out the power to Rose Pioneer Elementary School and forced the cancellation of school for one day. Just as a reminder to all of our parents and guardians, if you'd be so kind to go over whatever procedures that you have with your children, our students, in case of a building being closed or the entire district, as in the winter with snow and such, what would occur if a building or our entire district is closed for the day? If you'd be sure and do that soon, I would really appreciate it. I'm sure your children would as well. The big news of the morning, obviously, is state budget. Shortly before midnight last night, and I am recording this on Friday morning at about 8:30 in the morning on October the 9th, shortly before midnight last night, both the House and Senate passed versions of a bill for a state aid for K through 12 schools. And while I appreciate that, obviously the reduction of $165 per student is far less than what we had anticipated. However, I will be forwarding to my community email list individuals a greater breakdown of the bill later today when more information becomes available. One point that I do want to make this morning with you, while I do not have an answer for this question or this concern, I need to share it with you. There has to be a better way of developing a state budget, not just for the public schools, but for all of Michigan, for the areas that are involved. My school year, my fiscal year, insofar as the Holly area schools, started July the 1st. July, August, September, October. So we're in the 4th month of school. And that's just not a good way for me to plan. By law, I have to propose a budget and present a budget to the board and then to the State Department by June 30th. The budget that I proposed and sent to the state on June 30th, shall we say, it has needs to be changed quite a bit because of all that has gone on. While I'm not wanting to offer any disparaging remarks regarding our legislators at all, I have the utmost respect for them, and I appreciate all their efforts. But I truly believe that the best decisions are not necessarily made just before midnight, or under duress, or under pressure. And I am hopeful that in the ensuing months that our legislators will look at a different way, a different process to develop a state budget. So that begs the question, what does the Holly Area School District do insofar as a budget for the 2010-2011 school year, or the next school year? Discussions will begin this month among individuals, and those individuals are Dr. Noni Miller, Mr. Steve Lennar, and myself. I have what I call the informal superintendent's budget committee that will begin meeting in December, in January, and February. And there is a timeline for that I am hopeful I will be able to present and have the board vote on next year's budget in April. If you would like more information on such items as that budget committee, or just to be on my email communication list, if you'd send me an email or a phone call and just request that you be placed on that email list and give me your email address, I would be glad to do so. If you'd like to contact me, it's Kent, K-E-N-T, Barnes, B-A-R-N-E-S, at has-k12.org. And I will be offering some additional thoughts to my community email list regarding the state budget and giving you an update on what it actually means, because, as we all know, the devil is in the details. And I'm sure that there are parts of what has been passed that will need clarification from the state, and we'll have to ask many questions. Obviously, we're going to do what the law requires. That's not the issue. The issue is having knowledge of and being able to implement appropriately whatever the legislature has passed. So, as always, I thank you very much for listening to this short webcast, and I look forward to future webcasts with you in discussing items that impact your and my Holly Area School District. Thank you very much, and have a great rest of the day.